Hi Nat, it's Wednesday and I have red hair. So last night I dyed my hair red and you can see it, like, hopefully, I don't know if you can see it because I can't see it in the camera. I can just see it where I can see it. But my fringe is red, and then if I put it in a ponytail like this, all the ends are red. It doesn't really look red to me on camera, so I'm hoping this is working. But it's red, and then if I turn around, hopefully you can see this, I don't know, all the back bit here should be red, and all the tips should be red. So that's what I did on Tuesday night while you were trying to get your video to upload. Since we both had trouble uploading, like me on Monday, you on Tuesday, let's just not make that punishable. Awesome job being a Teletubby, that is so cool. I love it when people come up with like crazy jobs, like Maxi Taxi Driver, yeah, that's actually a job, but Teletubby, how awesome is that? Now I'm going to complete your challenge. You said that I have to remember something that I learnt new every day and present it on Monday. No, I didn't present it on Monday, I'm so sorry. But as I said, you can punish me for that if you have to. Monday of last week, I learnt that the Calypso like wading pool at Wet n Wild is like 0.8 meters deep, I think. Yeah, so I know it comes out to about like my waist when you stand up in it. That was Monday. On Tuesday, I learned that Andrew Keegan, who plays Joey in 10 Things I Hate About You, is also the guy in 7th Heaven who plays Jessica Biel, whose character name is Mary. They get married, so in that series, which I used to watch when I was little, and because I was watching 10 Things I Hate About You, and I'm going, oh, well, who is he? He looks so familiar. So I IMDb'd him, and I was like, oh, he's the guy in 7th Heaven. On Wednesday, got my hair cut. You might notice it's a bit different. I don't know, like other than the red. Got my hair cut, and I had it washed for the first time, like at a salon. And I learned that that's not quite as comfortable as it looks. Like, it's kind of, you know, nice someone having to wash your hair. And I was laying back and I'd never done it before. I'm like, okay, and it kind of hurt my neck a bit. So I learned that that's not quite as comfortable as you may think. On Thursday, I learned that in Australian government, there's the House of Representatives and the Senate, and that the colour for the House of Representatives is traditionally green, and the colour for the Senate is red. And on Friday, I learned that, I'm not sure if you've ever seen a picture of this guy. The guy who has, like, the most tattoos in the world. His whole body is tattooed, like, leopard skin. But the only part of his body that isn't tattooed in leopard skin is his toes. So that is what I learned on Friday. So, challenge complete. Woo! You asked me a question in yesterday's video, which was, what's the movie I've seen latest, and, what would I rate it out of 10, what I think. I'm going to do two. I'll tell you about the one I saw last at the cinemas, and I'll tell you the one that I saw last generally. The one I saw last at the cinemas was Whip It, starring Ellen Page. It's that movie with like roller skates, and they you know, they do like skating challenges. I can't remember what it's called now, but they like have to race. It's like a kind of team sport, and you like, no, it's not really racing, but you have to try and get people around and block other people out. It's really complicated, but it's really good. And there's like a love story in it, and you know, Ellen Page is so great in it. And it's called Whip It because one of the moves that you do to like push like your teammates on is called like whipping it. So you go whip it, and then like, you know. But it was really cool. I give it that an 8 out of 10. I can't wait for it to come out on DVD because I want to see it again. And then the movie I saw last recently, you may have guessed, is 10 Things I Hate About You. That was an awesome movie. I just love that. It's based on Shakespeare's Taming of the Shrew. And so it's like this complicated kind of love story where the older sister is like this like monster who won't date anyone, and so the sister wants to date this guy called Joey by Andrew Keegan, Jessica Biel, 7th Heaven, and and this other guy who also wants to date the younger sister, so he pays this, so he tries and gets the guy that Bianca wants to go out, Bianca's the younger sister, to go out with, Andrew Keegan, to pay this guy, who's played by Heath Ledger, his name is Patrick, to go out with the older sister, whose name is Kat, and there's jumbles, and they fall in love, and then they don't, and then there's money, and it's really good. But I will have to show you that movie, and I give that probably, like, maybe a 9 out of 10. I thought it was really awesome. So that was yesterday's question answered. Woo! Getting stuff on. I'm going to have to cut a lot out of this. You punished me. You said I have to draw an L on my forehead and keep it on the whole day. But I'm going to have to reject your punishment, unfortunately, Nat, because I know that's just something my parents won't let me do. So can you please come up with a new punishment for me? I'm really sorry that I had to reject that one, and Rikaru, I loved your suggestion, but I just know it's something I probably wouldn't be allowed to do. So new suggestions would be awesome. Nat, I'm going to punish you directly out of my own head, and this is probably going to sound like a weird punishment, but it's a punishment in my head, and I'll explain why. I want you to find 10 different bottles of, 10 different coloured bottles of nail polish. If you don't have 10, don't buy any. That's just a bit unfair. But, see around your house if you have some borrowed off friends or whatever, 10 different colours, and then paint each one of your toes a different colour. Now, I consider that a punishment because, A, it will look probably a bit funny, unless you do it, in rainbow order. I don't know, but it'll look, B, you have to actually do it, and C, you then have to take it off if you don't like it. So that's kind of, work. I want to see your toenails, all different colours. So, Matt, I've just done 7 minutes of footage, so now I'm going to have the lovely job of editing it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have I left something out? No.